My dear child, today, I come to you with an urgent message, a message that cannot wait. This Wednesday, something profound and life-changing is about to happen to your son. I need you to hear my words clearly, for the events that are unfolding are crucial, not only for his future but also for the entire family. Your son is on the verge of a significant spiritual, emotional, and possibly physical trial, and I am here to prepare you, guide you, and protect both of you through this difficult time. Before we continue, I ask you to set aside any distractions and open your heart fully to my voice. What I have to say is not to alarm you but to equip you with the divine strength and wisdom that only I can provide. Your son's journey is not a path he will walk alone, for I, the Lord your God, am with him, and I have placed you in his life as a pillar of support, love, and guidance. Section 1. The spiritual battle your son is facing. First, let us address the spiritual significance of what is happening to your son. This Wednesday, he will encounter a challenge that goes beyond the physical realm. It is a spiritual battle that has been waged in the unseen for quite some time now. You may have noticed subtle changes in his behavior, his mood, or even his faith. These signs are not mere coincidences, they are the result of spiritual forces attempting to lead him astray, to pull him away from the path of righteousness. Ephesians 6 verse 12 reminds you that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Your son is facing these very forces right now, and the enemy's objective is clear: to break his spirit, to fill him with doubt, fear, and confusion, and to sever the strong connection he has with me. The enemy knows that your son has a calling, a destiny that threatens the kingdom of darkness, and they are doing everything in their power to stop him from reaching it. This Wednesday will be a pivotal day in this battle. Whether through a difficult decision, an unforeseen event, or a confrontation, your son will be faced with a test of his faith, his courage, and his trust in me. I am here to tell you that he does not have to face this trial alone, nor do you. You have been chosen to stand by him during this time, to uplift him with prayer, to offer him wisdom, and to cover him with my love. Section 2. A parent's role in spiritual warfare. As his parent, you play a critical role in this spiritual battle. Your prayers, your faith, and your words of encouragement are powerful weapons against the forces that seek to harm him. Proverbs 22 verse 6 says, "Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it." You have done well in raising him in faith, but now is the time to intensify your efforts. The enemy is not just targeting your son, they are targeting the entire family. I understand that you may feel helpless or overwhelmed at times, but know this: I have equipped you with everything you need to protect your son and guide him through this trial. Philippians 4 verse 13 says, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." You are not alone in this battle, and neither is your son. My Spirit is upon you, and I have sent angels to encamp around your home, shielding you from the fiery darts of the enemy. Section 3. The specific attack, temptation and deception. This Wednesday, your son will face temptation and deception. The enemy knows how to strike at his weakest point, using tactics that are designed to confuse him, to make him question my love, and to lead him toward a path that is not aligned with my will. James 1 verse 14 warns, "But each person is tempted when they are dragged away by their own evil desire and enticed." Your son will be lured into a situation where the enemy will try to present false promises, promises of success, popularity, or even love, but all of these are traps. Set to ensnare him, you must prepare your son for this attack. How can you do this? Through prayer, through conversations filled with my wisdom, and through reminding him of his identity in me. He needs to know that he is my beloved child, that he is fearfully and wonderfully made, and that no matter what the enemy says, he is destined for greatness in my kingdom. Do not underestimate the power of a parent's words. Speak life into him, remind him of the promises I have made, and reassure him that I am with him every step of the way. Section 4. The importance of trusting in me. This Wednesday is not just about your son's trial, it is also about your own faith journey. As his parent, you may be filled with worry or fear for his future. You may feel powerless to protect him from the evils of this world. But I am here to remind you that I am the Good Shepherd, and I care for my sheep. John 10 verse 11 declares, "I am the Good Shepherd." The Good Shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. I have already laid down my life for your son, and I will continue to fight for him. Your role now is to trust me completely. Trust that I have a plan for his life, a plan that is far greater than anything you could imagine. Jeremiah 29 verse 11 assures you, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Even when things seem uncertain, even when the storm is raging, I am in control. I will guide your son through this trial, and I will bring him out on the other side stronger, wiser, and more anchored in his faith. Section 5. The power of intercession. How you can help. You may be wondering, what can I do to help my son in this time of need? The answer is simple: pray. Prayer is your most powerful weapon in this spiritual battle. James 5 verse 16 reminds us, "The prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective." Your prayers can move mountains, they can break chains, and they can open doors that no man can shut. This Wednesday, before your son faces this trial, I urge you to come to me in prayer. Cover him in the blood of the Lamb, rebuke the enemy's plans, and ask me to surround him with my angels. Psalm 91 verse 11 promises, "For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways." I have already stationed angels around him, but your prayers will strengthen that divine protection. Pray not only for his safety but also for his discernment. Ask me to open his eyes to the truth, to help him recognize the deception when it comes, and to give him the strength to resist temptation. Your prayers can be the very shield that protects him from the fiery darts of the enemy. Do not underestimate the power you have as a praying parent. Section 6. A message of hope. Your son's destiny. Despite the trials and challenges ahead, I want you to know that your son's destiny is secure in my hands. Isaiah 41 verse 10 says, "So do not fear, for I am with you, do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Your son has a bright future, one that is filled with purpose, love, and victory. The enemy may try to derail him, but they will not succeed. I have plans for your son that go beyond what you can see right now. He is destined for greatness, and no weapon formed against him will prosper. This Wednesday, though it may be challenging, is also an opportunity for growth, both for your son and for you. It is a chance for you to deepen your faith, to trust me more fully, and to see my hand at work in your lives. I will not abandon you, nor will I abandon him. This trial will only strengthen your bond as a family and your bond with me. Section 7. What you must do now, my final instructions. Here is what I need you to do now, my child. Pray, spend time in prayer for your son, asking me to cover him with my protection and wisdom. Lift up his name before me, and I will hear you. Speak life, when you talk. To your son, remind him of who he is in me. Speak words of encouragement, love, and affirmation. Let him know that he is not alone in this battle. Trust in me, place your full trust in my plan. Do not allow fear or anxiety to take root in your heart. I am with you, and I am with your son. Prepare for Wednesday, be vigilant, but do not fear. I have already gone before you and your son, and I will be with you every step of the way. Remember, my child, this is not just a warning, it is also a message of hope. Your son will overcome this trial, and together, you will witness my power and my glory. I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Trust in me, and know that I am working all things together for good, with all my love and grace, Jesus Christ.